Hi, this is Dani from Cradle of Filth, and you're watching PITCAM TV.
German metal scene, is there any special thing about this German metal scene in comparison to other countries, like festivals or cities?
Well, when I was growing up, I still am a massive fan of thrash metal, and when I was growing up, I was more a fan of the German bands than I was American bands. Although, obviously Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, etc. But I was really into Creator, Destruction, and Death Row, Exuma, Sodom, Darkness, that sort of thing.
You released some cover songs from different bands. I think it's Bathory, Slayer, and Misfits.
Yeah, we've done a few over time. We've done Maiden, Heaven 17 even, Shakespeare's Sister, Sisters of Mercy, the ones you mentioned.
Really? Sisters of Mercy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No Time to Cry. Did a video for it as well. One of those tracks.
Looks good. Who decides which band and which song will be covered?
I don't know. It becomes a default thing. Although we haven't done a cover for several albums. To be fair, I think the last thing was a Celtic Frost cover, and I don't think we haven't played a cover live for 15, 16 years. Okay. So no, I don't know. It's one of those things that just happens, like an organic thing. Sometimes we were asked to do a Twisted Sister song for a Twisted Sister cover album. Okay. So, it kind of
dedication album, like Twisted Sister dedication. Yeah. Let's talk about the album Mantacorn and Other Horrors. What do you think is the difference in comparison to other albums like Thornography or Median?
Well, each of our albums is a progression from the last one, and we don't do two things the same. So it's a completely different record for both of those albums. Thornography was us sort of going into a little bit more sort of commercial territory. Then we sort of sideswiped, went back on our ways a little bit with Godspeed. I've forgotten the album title. Godspeed and Devil's Thunder, which was a very dark album and concerned itself with the serial killer Gilles de Rais. No, I think it's because we did another concept record about the goddess Lilith after that, which was Darkly Darkly Venus Versa. This album is more in response to having just done two concept records, more of a collection of stories. So in that way, I guess it's more related to Medium than anything else.
Okay, which one's your favorite
album?
Or any releases?
I'd probably say Cruelty and the Beast, to be fair, because it was just a really big turning point for the band, and I spent a lot of time researching. It was kind of a magical time period, but yeah, there's loads of albums. All the albums got a special memory, really.
I bought Dusk and Her Embers with 16, which is 2 years ago. No, but perfect album. I think my favorite release is Vampire. I just wanted to tell you that's a cool release. I prepared some pictures, and I show you the pictures, and the first thing that comes to your mind, just go ahead and tell me something. The first one is this one.
Total fucking darkness. Can I say fucking? Fuck. Cunt. Yeah, I drew that. That's strangely enough. Our old guitarist Paul Ryan contacted me about 6 months ago, and we just started getting talking because he's quite a big shot promoter now for Live Nation, and then we came up with this idea about re-releasing TFD, remastering it with some rehearsal tracks and some tracks that were never released, and then a couple of songs from a redundant album that we recorded but the masters were taped over called Goetia. So we're doing that, and we've got artwork by Daniel P. Carter, who's this Radio 1 DJ in England. He's done some occult artwork, and we've found a whole bunch of old photos, and we're actually releasing them as limited edition vinyl, heavy duty spattered marble vinyl, and that should be coming out at the end of April. But people can check our Facebook and what have you for it, because it'll be very limited edition, 3 runs of 666 copies.
Nice number. It really needs to be remastered because I got it on my iPod, and
we did awful. Well, yeah, I mean, it was recorded in the caravan in a sea of mud on a farm. like 22 years ago when we actually had no money whatsoever. 23 years ago, Christ. Yeah, back when I was 1. Yeah, so it does sound good. In fact, the rehearsals and the track for the album sound amazing now, to be fair.
I will buy it. Next picture.
The Ghost. Yeah, I've met these guys. I think it was because I went into the wrong dressing room at the wrong time, and I went, "Oh, you're the guy." Yeah, I'm a big fan of them actually. I got their last album while I was out in Australia, and so it kind of took a different meaning for me. So it wasn't quite as creepy when you're out there and looking at kangaroos and it's very hot. But yeah, I really like them. Not so keen on their covers EP. I thought that was a bit naff. It just kind of really sort of driving away the mystery and the mysticism of them. I didn't mind the ABBA one. I just thought the rest of them were a bit like, I thought they would have done something a little creepier.
Yeah, definitely. Question of taste. This shirt. It's we saw it when we came in, and we've been very surprised that you're selling them again.
Yeah.
You know that it's.
Well, I was surprised to sell them again, to be fair, because we didn't have them yesterday. So somebody's obviously shipped them out today for some reason. Yeah.
You know that this shirt is on a list of censored shirts in the United States, next to together with shirts like Obama, a terrorist's best friend, and George W. Bush, international terrorist, and the other one is Cradle of Filth. This shirt. What do you think about that?
That's quite high honours, really. Yeah. So it's 3 shirts, is it? I reckon we could come up with another 2.
we will.
We've outnumbered the other ones.
We will buy this one. Talking about shirts, what do you think about like the people or the youth of today using inverted crosses and?
Yeah, you see them all over the place now, don't you? I mean, at Christmas I got given, as you do, a voucher for like a high street shop called Top Man, and I was actually looking through it going, I'm not going to buy any of this shit. There's like thousands and thousands of pages of just shit. And the amount of times a shirt came up with inverted crosses on it, I was like, it's getting so tired. Yeah, they're doing this. This actually reminded me, I thought this was going to be a Danzig t-shirt, because Danzig was like spotted with some kitty litter or something and people have just been making like total fun of him recently about it. I don't see the problem. I've got a cat, but I suppose it's because Danzig is so... Yeah. That it just makes it quite funny.
I think I got a last one. No.
No, is that it? Just 3?
Are you sad now? Do you want me to print out some other one? We can talk. We can talk. I'm sorry. Actually, that's it. Thank you for taking your time. We will see the show, enjoy the show. We're really into your band, and thank you for taking your time.
Brilliant, thank you.
I am a total cat person. I really love cats. I'm all in favor of that as well. But I profoundly worship cats.
Okay.
And
That's an honest